I think Sam is going to be doing the only thing that he logically can do, which is trying to figure out how the universe opened up in the first place, which I think we know it rhymes with Jack.
Doesn't really rhyme.
And seeing if he can help guide Jack to a place where he could do it again. Even though Jack didn't do it consciously, he didn't knowingly open up a rift to another universe. It just happened when he was born. But I think Sam's going to really be trying to figure out how to nurture Jack into a place where he could tell us where Mom is, if Mom still is, you know.
Do the brothers look at Jack as definitely a foe, or are they not quite sure of what his intentions are?
They're a little bit of both. So Dean, I think, sees Jack as a foe. Jack is like, same song, different verse. We've seen this before where we think this is going to be fine, and there was the demon Ruby, and there was the this, and there was the that, but it always comes back to bite us. And so I think Dean, as we might have guessed, is like, let's shoot first, figure out later. Whereas Sam, I think for a lot of reasons, one being trying to figure out how to marry, wants to try and nurture him. And I think Sam sees a lot of himself in Jack. Sam was supposed to be evil. Sam had demon blood before he was 1 year old. And I think he's trying to convince himself that nurture is more powerful than nature. Because Sam is human, but also, I guess you could argue he's part demon. He's kept it at bay for a while. And so I think he's getting flustered with Dean without really saying, like, hey man, you want to kill me too? We'll see.
Well, given that aspect of him, was that aspect of him any kind of reason that he was so reluctant to become dominant? Because I think to the viewer, Sam is the more dominant character, but it seems like he didn't know it himself until the end of this season, like compared to him and Dean.
Knowing about Jack?
No, sorry, not knowing about Jack. Given his history of the demon blood, that he didn't want to become a leader because of that.
I think so. Yeah. I think Sam has been kind of ultimately powerful.
Yeah.
He's been Lucifer.
Yeah.
He's been so full of demon blood that he started the apocalypse.
Yeah.
And so Sam is a thinker, and he knows that power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
So I think Sam knows that he's like, it's like addicts don't want even one line of cocaine or something, whatever they're addicted to.
I understand.
They don't want even the taste of a beer.
Yeah.
Not like, beer's, you're not going to get drunk and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't want that to go down that road because I remember what it was like when I blah, blah, blah. Food or whatever it is, that you're like, I don't want, I don't want a Dorito because I'm going to eat the bag of Doritos.
Yeah.
And someone's like, hey, you gotta
relate to that.
You got to try some of this cake. Bullshit. Because there's this much cake. Call me when there's this much cake because I'm going to finish it. So I think someone's like that.
Given that he did end up stepping up as a leader then with power in a positive way, is that going to continue? Like now that Dean's accepted that for him and he's accepted that for himself?
Yes, it's going to continue as much as it can and needs to. Obviously, we took care of the British Men of Letters problem. There's another task at hand, and he certainly has taken the lead, and he is taking the lead with Jack. So maybe that was awakening during this as well.
We found out that characters are returning to the show, whether it's on the in the alt universe or in the boys' universe or whatever, like Missouri. Can you talk about, tease that storyline, and are there any characters that you really would love to see come back?
So many. So many characters, and I'm trying to think. So selfishly, we do a lot of, not just Comic-Con, we do a lot of supernatural-based conventions.
Yeah.
So I get to see, Rob Benedict and Richard Speight and Matt Cohen and Mitch Pileggi. I get to see people who have either died or gone away, who I love personally. Tomo, where I'm like, I would love to have them around more. I love these guys. Storyline-wise, I'm trying to think of who would. It'd be difficult to bring back. It's like Kripke always said, once you find out God is alive, then there's no real point for the Winchesters, right? Because obviously we made God kind of aloof to it. I didn't write it. Them, they. So there are a lot of characters I'd love to have back.
Anyone from season 1 or season 2? Like Aldous?
Season 1? Oh, I'd love, Aldous, probably is busier than I am. I've got 3 kids. He's kicking ass. Yeah, there are, again, a ton. I love Fred Lane. Obviously Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But he's chasing the slower zombies. So, a ton. There are probably 3 characters that I don't want back. You know what I mean?
And those are?
We're done.
Oh, good timing.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys, very much.
Thank you.